I'm George Sanderlin, and this is my statement of what happened. When he heard the noises of a fight, Samuel Atwood came up to see what the matter was, and entering the alley, he heard the ending of the combat. And when the boys who had been fighting had started to run away, he had met the 10 or 12 soldiers who had been fighting with them rushing down the alley toward the square and asked them if they intended to murder the people. They answered, "Yes, we do." And they hit and wounded Atwood. Immediately after, those heroes, the British officers, appeared in the square, asking, "Where are those cowards?" One of them advanced toward a youth who had a wooden plank in his hand. But the young man, seeing a person near him with a drawn sword, held up his plank in defiance, and they quietly passed by him up the little alley to King Street, where they attacked single and unarmed people till they raised much clamor. 30 or 40 persons, mostly young men, were gathered in King Street. The British Captain Preston, with a party of men with loaded bayonets, came from the main guard to the commissioner's house. The soldiers pushing their bayonets, crying, "Make way!" They took place by the custom house and continued to push and drive the people off. They even pricked some of them when the colonists began shouting and throwing snowballs. At this time, the Captain Preston commanded them to fire, and when more snowballs started coming, he said again, "Fire! We'll face the consequences later." Then one soldier fired, and a townsman with a club struck him over the hands with such force that he dropped his gun. The townsman rushed forward and aimed at Captain's head, which grazed his hat and landed instead on his arm. The soldiers continued to fire over and over and over. 7 or 8, or as some say, 11 guns were out of ammunition.